Hello, I hope you all are having a great day. It's January 7th. And so today I'm back. I'm going to be talking about, uh, kind of be looking into the long term, kind of a mixture of everything. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and get right in. So these are our current temperatures for the US right here. And we can see generally very cold from the central US over into the southeast uh, and into the really the east and the central US. Areas that really aren't cold are generally like South Florida, but I mean it's not generally too cold down there, but maybe a little warmer than normal. And also kind of the high plains area though. We can see up in Montana though. Look at that. We have negatives right there and a little bit to the south, but I guess maybe it'd be about 100, 200 miles. We have temperatures in like the upper 30s, around 40. So pretty big difference there. Uh, and two, we actually have going on right now. We probably have some type of cold front, kind of like this. Uh, with this low, that doesn't really have a lot of moisture with it at all. We can see our cold air kind of building over the east, and the Midwest Great Lakes area. Um, So yeah, real quick, I want to start up by saying we do have a little bit of a severe weather threat tomorrow. We have a marginal risk for areas of Texas, Arkansas, southeast Oklahoma, northwest Louisiana. 2% to 5 wind, five hail. Um, and we can see it's going to be kind of associated with this storm system, but also we're going to see another low kind of come off of maybe a front that I think they're kind of they might be connected through some type of front, maybe a cold front. And we can see this. Maybe brings an ice event to the Northeast on Sunday. I was talking about this, I think, a few days ago. GFS indicates an ice event for areas of PA, New York, maybe New Jersey as well. And that'd be a little bit of a problem. There's some decent ice, freezing rain there. Then on the backside, Monday, got another reinforcing shot of cold air. That's a terrible climate. We have another reinforcing shot of cold air. Behind this looks like not any snow for the Northeast. And on the snow side of things, though, we did have a pretty big snowstorm over the past couple of days, I guess, or winter storm. Really brought good snow to like really all these areas here, Nashville all the way up to Boston and even into Canada there, Maine, into Canada. A lot of snow in some areas, over a foot, I think, around Boston. I think Boston Airport. I think the Maine. I think don't. I think I know the Boston Airport has a name. I forgot it, but just use Boston Airport. The Boston Airport got 13 inches of snow. Apparently, I know there's reports in Boston of 13 inches as well. Uh, so pretty big winter storm for them. Uh, you can see that reinforcing shot of cold there. Maybe some lake effect Monday into even Tuesday morning there. Pivotal weather just stopped working. Not good to know. Oh wait, it doesn't go out far enough. Okay, but we can see that. We take a look at temperatures out as far as we can go, and we can see very cold tonight across the Great Lakes into the northeast. Central U.S., though, we can see that kind of intrusion of cold air right there. Negatives coming into Grand Forks, Fargo, Bismarck. Maybe not really Rapid City on the GFS there, but definitely very, very cold. Minneapolis, Rochester, Minnesota as well. So very cold air. And we can see that cold front pushing into the east. Just reinforcing cold air. Nothing like rare for this time of year though. I would say. I mean, nothing rare. Highs in the 40s and in this area is not really. It's not really rare, I guess you could say. Um, but yeah, we go over to the latest European model here. The latest European run. I think that's some cold air, but yeah, we can see it exiting. That storm system exiting and European kind of onset with a little bit of freezing rain potential in this area, so I definitely say that's completely possible. Sunday morning, there's some decent freezing rain. Other than that, reinforcement of the Arctic air and very cold air coming into the northeast as well. Look at that, y'all. That 486 line, or that 492 on 486 gets into May. Let's see what some of these temperatures are in the northeast. This is going to be a pretty big deal, especially I know next Tuesday highs are going to be very cold in the Northeast. We can see Monday afternoon we're in the generally like the teens and the 20s in most areas, below freezing in others. Look at this Tuesday morning though, well into the negatives, -20 in upstate New York. It's just insane. And highs. These are temperatures Tuesday afternoon. New York City in the teens. Okay, New York City's generally in the mid teens. Uh, Even southern New Jersey's like only around 20. And like the majority of the interior Northeast, or even coastal Maine, still around is like almost around below zero. That's insane. For the Northeast, I mean, we go ahead and take a look over at North Dakota here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna completely blow. Okay. Just all right. Yeah, we can see North Dakota. It's gonna have it a lot worse, but well, not really Tuesday though. We might have a little warm up though in the western part of the state. Maybe getting above freezing, which is a pretty big deal, I guess. But still, Monday morning though, negative, well into the negatives. Not warming up much Monday afternoon either in Fargo and Grand Forks. Uh, but yeah, we take a look at the southeast real quick. Uh, I don't want to look into the long range for the rest of the video after we just take a look at this real quick. So yeah, we can see that for like reinforcing shot of cold air. Temperatures Tuesday afternoon generally in the 40s across the majority of the kind of southeast here. When I say southeast, I kind of mean like Birmingham, Atlanta, Columbia, kind of that area. Uh, Maybe even into like central Mississippi. We can see Wednesday morning though, very cold, 20s, mid 20s in several areas. Wow. And then Wednesday, cold, very cold, as well, with highs in the 40s in some areas. Another cold night. So we'll have to see. It does look like the cold will be staying around for the southeast for now, at least. And the GFS has been hinting at something for a while. Let's go back out to the GFS, because this has been kind of a okay, why did that menu get so much smaller? Okay, let me just get the 18Z run because it goes out far enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at the continental US here. And want 500 millibar height anomalies for us here. So we could see maybe a what? Okay, there's a ridge over the south or even the east this weekend, I guess. Uh, that confuses me because we take a look at temperature anomalies, and I mean normally you'd expect that area to be above average, but I don't think we're gonna be above average. I mean, okay, I mean no, we're below average in multiple areas, but it's maybe kind of. I mean, not that's kind of average. Okay, it's not what I expected, but I want to talk about what we could be seeing. Let's just go to the 12th here. We can see kind of a relatively, I guess you could say, zonal pattern. We have a little upper level low in the southwest there. This is, I think, Monday, if I'm correct. Or no, Wednesday, my bad. This is like early Wednesday morning. So let's just say Wednesday morning. Relatively zonal pattern here. I think like a temp anomalies here. Generally like above average in that area. We take a look at. I want to take a look at surface temp anomalies. Yeah, we can see that colder in the east. We have we have a little bit of a ridge over the west, a little bit of a trough of the east, but not significant. A relatively, I guess, zonal pattern you could say. And this continues. We take a look at like Thursday now. We have that ridge building in the western, the upper level low right there. And by Friday, let's just go out to Friday, kind of mid morning here. You can see we have that ridge right there. Still relatively zonal, but we still have a ridge over the west. Maybe some upper level lows mixed in there, according to the GFS here. But around the middle of the month, though, we could be looking at a little bit of a better kind of cold blast for the east here. So we can see this is around the 15th. We can see that building coming down from Canada there over the east, and it doesn't fully make it to the southeast. But then we have that, which that's our like 276. So it's about as far as we can look at this for. But that'll kind of come down here. So generally, I'd say after like the 16th and the 17th, it's definitely looking interesting, mainly for this area here. Uh, it's kind of a big area, but it looks like the pattern could start to open up, maybe for some uh, chances of winter weather in the south. So I mean, we really take a look at this here, and associated with this, the GFS doesn't have much preset. But keep in mind, though, this is over a week out, though, so we don't want to be looking at this. We don't want to be looking at this. What we want to be looking at is kind of just picking up on trends between models and generally that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the European, just see if we get that kind of same troughing over the east. We get in the GFS. Kind of wrap this video up here after that. That's not what I wanted. I didn't even click on that, I don't think. But you can see that ridge over the west, and then we don't really seem to get it as bad as a GFS, but also it doesn't go out far enough. But maybe around after like the 16th, 17th, 8th, kind of the 17th, 18th time frame, maybe we could see a more active pattern across the central and the eastern U.S. again, with maybe some even colder air than we have now. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. I hope y'all have a good Saturday, and I will be back on Sunday. But yes, goodbye.